Hi there, everyone. I'm Trey, and this is Mari, and I'm so glad you're here today. We're preparing here for our pigs, who are coming in a couple of weeks. As soon as we get them, we're planning to train them to electric wire right away, so that when they're older, we can let them out that way. We're going to be using this Premier 1 netting that we got. We're going to hook up this electric and make sure that it works. And we're going to prepare this entire area for our pigs for when we get them. We originally got this netting to keep our chickens and ducks from going into our neighbor's yard. We decided to bring it over to the pigs too. By the way, our goats cleared out the brush that used to hoard this area that now is our vineyard. Then we had our pigs rototill so we could plant. Now, let's head over to the pig pen to start setting up. Just over here.
It's feeding time.
This is my pig pen, and this is Oreo Bartka. We made this pen last year, including our pallet house back there. If you'd like to see the video where I made this pen and the pallet house, click up here. It's up there, I think. Our first year with pigs didn't go so great. We didn't train them to electric, and eventually when they got older, they used their extremely strong, big noses that everyone loves to push their way under the fence, and they got out. Our front yard, trust me, you do not want a pig to rototill your front yard for absolutely no reason.
What is your deal?
This year, we're training them to electric. We're going to use this Premier 1 electric netting. Because of this sheet metal that is tied through wires, as I said in my pig pen video, we use that metal to keep them from seeing outside and wanting to get out. Because they can see if they touch it and they get zapped, a pig will normally try to charge through it. Now if they see this metal, they will learn to back up. This is not going to keep an adult pig in, but if while they're little, we train them to stay in and back up every time they get that little shock, and they will learn to stay away from this to prevent getting that little zap. We're going to, after they're trained to this, we're going to be using this netting to allow them to clear up the area that we call our barnyard. We've had the goats in there for 2 years now, and they have pretty much cleared out all of the weeds and grass and stuff, and most of the thistles, and killed a bunch of trees. But if we put the pigs in there, the pigs are really great rototillers, and they will dig up any roots and stuff, and they will actually eat that. And so this will enable us to be able to plant our vineyard in this area after the pigs have cleared through. And so that will be next year's vineyard.
Here, I asked my sister KK to help me unroll our Premier 1 netting. First, we took it out of its packaging, obviously, and then we unrolled the netting. Now we're trying to separate the posts one by one into the places where we need them. These posts are super easy to put in, and for the corners, we're going to later put a yellow extension onto the T-post so it doesn't short it, and we're going to use it for the corners. These posts are extremely easy to use because they have these really easy to use footholds. This is the energizer we're going to be using. We used it last year for our horses and our goats and our cows, and it seemed to work pretty well. Who says it can't work for some pigs? Anyway, these posts are going in really easy because all the snow just melted, so the ground is really wet and muddy and really easy to slip your posts through. I'm going to use this rock, because I don't have a hammer, to hammer this yellow T-post extension onto the T-post and then slip the netting through. We can't have the netting touching metal or else it'll short when we hook up the electricity. So this is super important. We're going to do this to all of the corners. Once that is done, KK and I can finally escape. But it looks like there's only one way out, and KK's a little scared of heights. This won't end well. This is easy. Yeah.
We hooked up Energizer to the fence. Now the only thing left to do is make sure this works, because if it doesn't, then it's kind of pointless. I don't have an electricity tester, and there's only one way for me to test this, and I kind of wish it were Bunky, but she's napping. Stop laughing, KK. You're making this worse for me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna do it. Ow. Works. That hurt.
Hi, we're the Vineyardchicks, and we'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Go ahead, click it now. We'd love to hear your questions and comments, so leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Thank you.